What about groups that say, well, I can be a Christian feminist or something? These people, I would love to know your take on this.
Yeah, no, I think it's a hard question. I've come down, I think, pretty solidly on the response that I think the name is so damaged. There's so much awful fruit from it. We've got last year alone in the worldwide numbers, there were 74 million abortions roughly worldwide.
God help us.
There were roughly 64 million people that died of everything else together on a national scale. I mean, international scale. So we're actually killing more babies than people are dying from everything. That's unheard of. It makes Stalin and Hitler look like nothing.
Yeah.
It's just 1 year.
Yeah, so evil.
It's so evil, and it's so hidden because it's so small. It's all we don't have bodies piled up in, crematoria and things like that. They're little, so it's a matter of scale, but it's horrendous when you start really seeing it. So I think because of that, because it's asking the wrong question, because of the connection between free love, smashing the patriarchy and the occult, it just feels like, what's good? What's left about it? What if you want to say you're pro-woman, then just say you're pro-woman. We don't need to use this language and try and rehabilitate it, because it's sort of like trying to rehabilitate the Nazis. You wouldn't say, I'm a Catholic Nazi, or I'm a Catholic Marxist, or there are just certain things that are absolutely incompatible. And, people will say, well, what about John Paul II or things like that? And I think, he didn't know this stuff. He was, if anyone, super anti-communist and would have seen through it had he had the access to, the roots of it and the connections to it. So I think it's just, if people want to still use the term, they have to be absolutely specific about what they mean and distance themselves from all of these other elements of feminism. But that's really hard to do.
I think those of us that are trying, I think those that would have said, because I think I would have said in the past, yes, I do identify as this because I am pro-woman.
Right.
But now, after reading your book, I'm like, oh gosh, no, I'm not. I am pro-woman. Right. I can say that. I definitely am pro-woman. I am so grateful that I am a woman, and I see the beauty of womanhood and all of this, but I am not
any of these other things.
So I am anti-feminist. Yeah. I cannot be pro that and pro. Yeah. I don't think any Christian, honestly, that if you believe in the dignity of the human person and that we are created as females and we are good and our bodies are good, you cannot be feminist.
Yeah.
And feminism is against us.
Yeah. And you want women to flourish and to be happy and healthy. And that's what feminism has not done. That's the other piece that just doesn't get out there, is just how much women are unhappy now compared to when feminism started. The numbers are just jarring. Everything from depression rates, suicide rates, substance abuse, divorce, STDs. All of these things point to just incredibly unhappy women, and
Well, and you can't be happy when you're trying to be someone that you're not.
Yeah.